This farm report kind of shows how dry July was and the impacts of that.
Absolutely. As you mentioned, we were dealing with those drought-like conditions back in July, and right now corn is starting to tassel and pollinate throughout the state, so it's a really critical time in the plant's life right now. So as the month of August does get underway, farmers are really hoping that we'll have adequate rainfall and just great weather conditions here. So for my farm report today, I spoke to a Purdue field crop pathologist about what might happen if it gets too wet in August, and I also found out what the crops are looking like right now. Take a look.
A lot of it at this point kind of is in Mother Nature's hands.
Farmers are going into the month of August hopeful.
Hopefully that weather can kind of stay pretty moderate and we can get the adequate rainfall we need.
Purdue Extension corn specialist Dan Quinn says the USDA's recent crop reports show Indiana is slightly behind on corn ratings compared to previous years.
Because of, both the delay in planting that we've talked about and then the drought, we had a lot of really dry conditions, especially here in Tippecanoe County. Especially we had a lot of drought-stricken corn that really knocked back a lot of those condition ratings.
The dry conditions have also had another impact on Indiana's corn crop.
So far this year, tar spot's been quiet.
Tar spot was found in all but 10 counties in Indiana last year, which led to yield loss. But Purdue field crop pathologist Darcy Talenko says the disease has had a delayed start this year.
Tar spot needs a long period of leaf wetness. And therefore, so those last couple of weeks where we were really dry and lacking water, I think we slowed it down.
The WLFI viewing area received much needed rain towards the end of July, which was beneficial for the crops.
I've kind of got one word from a lot of farmers. I asked them, how's your crop looking? How's your corn looking? And really in the last week or so, a lot of them just tell me one word, and it's better. So the fact that the crop's getting better, that's good, that we caught some of this moisture.
Talenko says moisture can create the perfect condition for tar spot to take off, which is why she's not letting her guard down.
These mornings with these long dews, they're the perfect environment for the disease to take off. It's delayed its start, so which is good news that maybe it won't be as bad. It's going to come in. We know it'll be here by the end of the season. It just hasn't started as early as it had last year.
Yeah, and as she mentioned too, with the weather conditions that we had in July, with it being so dry, it delayed that start for tar spot.
Yeah, so I guess that's good news for the tar spot, especially the difference that we saw last year to this year.
Yes, last year is found in all but 10 counties here in the state of Indiana, and they found the first lesion at the beginning of July. And here Talenko says, I just found the first lesion just a couple of days ago, or about a week ago now. So
interesting.
Very interesting, yeah.
And I was looking at the Climate Prediction Center. They put out, 1 week, 3 week, and then 3 month products of precipitation. It looks pretty dry still. We're going to be seeing below average precipitation at least for the 3 months. So I guess that might be good news for the tar spot, but still
bad news for the crops.
Exactly.
Yeah. Because that continual leaf wetness is a perfect condition for that tar spot to arise.
Exactly.
But it has had a delayed start this year, so.
Well, we might be seeing some rain this morning and maybe middle of the week, but still looks pretty dry.
Yeah.